There's one thing that a lot of people have questions on their minds, and especially when it comes to New Africa. This is Africa. That whole initiative. A lot of times is being assigned or credited to Fuse ODG. And so you having been in that circle, what can you tell us about it? Who actually started New Africa?
Okay, I could say when I started New Africa, I didn't know anything about Fuse ODG. And we started New Africa way back 2006, right after Skillions. I was JSO, and he was doing another project, so I had to be at home to start something. So I registered a company, New Africa, and we were on the first nomination. The first time Foresight TV came out, there was a presenter called Wolf. And I represented our song, and we won on the bill as nominees. And that was the baby-sitting Foresight TV, you know what I'm saying? So that's when the New Africa started. Then the next year, I came out with a song with my guys, Temperature, by Recovery Production, and that was still New Africa. Then I started producing. So what I feel is in Africa, what happens, or anywhere in the world, it's all about investing, and that is where my downfall is. But everybody know I represent New Africa when it comes to hip hop. It was like, take care of the New Africa. What? I used to do that all the time. So he came with a much stronger force, like in terms of putting investment and taking it to the limelight.
Right.
So, but I know I represent New Africa, and I have no bad blood with that, you know what I'm saying? He's doing exactly what is good for Africa, because we are trying to get Africa to the next level, but I started New Africa. Probably he was at home watching me on TV and chewing some popcorn. Hey, I see that New Africa, man. I'm going to do it better, you know what I'm saying? So I'm proud of whatever he's doing, but I started New Africa, that's what it is. And it's not a fight. It's not a fight. Man.
Okay, yes. So that's what I wanted to understand, whether it's created any rift between you two.
Oh, nah. The thing is, when I start New Africa, when I really put New Africa on the map, you're going to see the difference.
Okay.
Yeah.
Actually, that was what I was going to ask next. Whether or not the trajectory of New Africa from the camp of Fuse ODG is what you anticipate, or you had actually anticipated to do with your New Africa.
Oh, no. He is doing New Africa in terms of singing and what do you call it? Afro music. My New Africa.
But he's done more than that. He's trying to change the mentality. One of the significant things that I think he has done is to, change the idea of, black people, black kids playing with black dolls, for example.
That's beautiful. That's beautiful. But I think what is behind him is he's pushing a lot of that stuff with promotion and marketing, and I have not really watched that. My picture for New Africa is not just music. It's all about economics, agriculture, education, everything. I think he's on the same line, but he has more power in terms of he's not a producer. He's not really focusing on production and all that. So he's not really multitasking. He's doing New Africa. I am doing New Africa and doing other stuff for other people. So what I'm saying is that the picture I have is just like his, but mine is more with a hip-hop version. Mine is more with the rap music, with fashion, everything about Africa, economics and everything. So when I start and I put it on the map, it's going to blow your mind.
So if somebody is a lover of food, you mentioned fashion, but if somebody is a lover of food, that will be included as well.
Most definitely. But you have to be on that level to really manipulate people, and it's a long journey. It's a steady rise. I'm still on the steady rise on that.
Good. Now, you not only have you achieved a lot in music, but you've done other things that, music related, but all in entertainment. And this is your contribution as well when it comes to commercials and voiceovers.
Yes.
You've done a lot, and let me just run people by. Okay. There's a lot, actually. So if I say I'm going to do it, maybe time will not permit us. But there's a lot. According to my research, there's a lot. But what are the popular ones that you remember?
Oh, I had an interview on NEET FM. I spoke about some popular ones, like Next on YOLO. I did Next on YOLO, like it's a TV series.
So for you YOLO lovers, this actually...
And we have Next on Strike. Strike is after YOLO on the Farmhouse Productions. It's a movie, series. And I did... The first jingles I did was way back. Joy 99.7 FM with all your music and more. That was way back, right after Prosec. I knew DJ Black, and he took me to the studio.
Hold on.
And I did that.
So you did that for Joy
way back. Yeah.
When you were in secondary school?
After secondary school. Yeah, I hooked up with DJ Black, and he put me on, man.
Okay, what else? I'm sure people are wild, I hope.
Yeah. Yeah. Then I did OKFM 101.7. That's OKFM itself. I've done a whole lot. I've worked for Indomie. I've worked for Gasson.
You've done one for Zylofon, haven't you?
I did Men's Gold. I did Men's Gold. I even had a problem with some people like, yo, I took money from Men's Gold because of your voice. Because my man had heard a jingle with me on a Fry Talk commercial, and also he has seen me doing a lot of stuff for Samsung and all that. He was like, I know this voice. I met him personally in my studio. So when he heard my voice on the Men's Gold, you got to go gold and all that, he took the money and he thought he got to come attack me. I was like, listen, man, it's a process. It's a company. The company is different from the person you're dealing with. So, nigga, cool down, man. Cool down. So that's what happens when everybody recognizes who you are, man. Okay. All right. I'm sure it's the conversation people are too happy about. Oh, yeah. You know. What do you do with MTN Hitmaker? MTN Maker? I produce. I produce a lot of MCs. I worked with Famia. He was so fantastic. Famia was a punchline artist. The Famia you see today, Nothing I Get, no, he was a punchline artist, very serious, and I also work with Togbe. He won his season of 100,000, you know. And I work with Chiki Cheke. I've worked with a lot of MCs on the MTN Hitmaker season 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and I think it's been beautiful. And that's where I met the connection with Fam House. Yeah. Great, right? So now let's talk about your own words. Yeah. And your decision to, because a lot of people knew you were producing, and all of that now. Yes, you had a great voice, you decided to come in, yourself. Did you find some problems with... I didn't decide to come in. Point of correction. I was in. No, so I mean, okay, yes. I was there. I was the word. I was the word. Like hip-hop is the word. And the word was with God. But I haven't put a word out yet. Exactly. So I was there. Then I realized hip-hop is very hard to blow up in Ghana. No matter how you do it. Your friends from GIS and my Lincoln friends always like my music, and that's the end of it. I mean, I ain't got no money, man. I'm like, oh, is that all? It's good, and that's it. So I was like, no, I got to be more lucrative. So I went to the production side, and I produced a lot of people. I mean, Guru Kwao-Kese, I work with Castro, R2Bs, Mogis, a lot of people. So I was doing that to get some production identity so I could put hip-hop on the map. Agreed. Yeah, so now it's going to be hard to put hip-hop out there unless you make a name. That's how it is. Like, no artist is bigger than no artist. If we have two, let's say, I have Medical 1 and Medical 2. I don't want to use two. And this Medical just do a song and put it out there. He's not going to go anywhere. The other Medical is going to put a song out there and promote and push it. That is business. Music is business. That is what is missing in hip-hop. Right. Hip-hop in Ghana. Yes. When you push it, we don't have a lot of platforms that will push it, because when I go to Peace FM, they are more of Afro music and all that. When I take a hip-hop song, they're like, you understand? So we don't have that system that's going to push hip-hop now. And even the system is there, we have to push money into it. It's only social media that's a very good platform for us to put it out there. So I think it's a gradual thing, and it's all about investment. Yeah. So we'd have to go and see Nanaba. But before that, you have done a lot. Have you rewarded enough? Have you been rewarded enough? No. So what's your take? I have been rewarded by God. God. So what's your take when it comes to awards? Oh, that is fake. It's really, really, awards is a fake world when the system is wrong. Awards supposed to, if you want to know who's the best artist or the most popular song, don't listen to the award. You have to buy an award to get an award. You have to award the award to get an award. That's how it is today. But if you want to know the real top songs, hit songs, put your ears on the ground. When you hear everybody's dancing to this song, that's the hardest song. That's the truth. But when it comes on awarding, it's a whole different picture. Like somebody else takes it. Because now it's all about politics in the game. It was there before, but now it's worse. So I big up TV3 Awards. That's perfect. Like it's not because of the videos they did, but I feel like I have a couple of artists that had interaction with the TV3 Awards. All they do is take a number, come and fill the form, and that's all.
3 music awards.
Yes. Take a form, fill the form, and that's it. If you're gonna hear them, that is genuine. But I don't want to mention other names. A lot of hip hop, I mean, a lot of awards in Ghana, you have to pay.
Have you been in the position where money's been demanded from you?
I haven't been in a position, but I have been in a position. I've been in a position. I was told, "Yo, Lapaz Toyota is not going to be nominated." Watch. As the person is talking to me, people are walking with a Lapaz Toyota T-shirt, sandals. I mean, it was the talk of town.
Yeah.
And this is a superstar talking to me. He said, it's not going to be nominated. They were sitting down, and then they knew that people were going to be nominated because you have to bring money. And I said, oh, Guru is not going to bring money for that thing. You know, it's appalling. Like, I'm not really in the game to really get fame. I'm here to just enjoy music because I'm into economics and other businesses that I do. But with awards, we have to be real. It's not like you want to give somebody fame and all that. The person's song is a hit and the biggest in town. At least he has to be in the nominations. He was not in the nominations. And I was given the reason why prior to the awards. It wasn't like after the awards and they were telling me why. The person was telling me what was going to happen. He gave me the list of the artists that are going to be on the list. And I saw the same thing. I was like, wow, what a beautiful country.
Okay. All right, then.
And it's not just Ghana. I think it's global. And I think what solves the problem is when you have a lot of money, good music, communication, you have numbers and followers, you're going to rule the world.
You didn't talk about government supporting the industry. We'll come back to that. We'll just have a few minutes to wrap up. So this one, let's go and see Nanaba, and then we'll come back to the conversation. This coming from Paul J. Enjoy. So this one says, hi, please, can you ask him if he has never listened to Obibini? This is David from Germany. David is asking you this one. Have you?
He's very good. He's very good. He has a native vibe, you know. He's having a native poetic vibe, and I feel his time is coming.
Okay. It says that I'm Hobson from Alajo. I would like to meet this great guy and teach me how to produce. Would there be an opportunity like that?
Oh, I do that. Yeah, I have a lot of people that I teach how to play beats and mix and master songs. So you just communicate, that's all. And that's what it is.
Okay. All right, then. So I was asking a bit about government support for the industry.
Yes.
Do you think that what do you think is actually the problem why we're not getting enough, support from government?
Okay, as I was saying at Net2, Neat FM, the government ain't got nothing for you. It's not just Ghana, like it's a global stuff. Like if you want to do gold business, the government is not going to help you do that. The government only sets a system. I said it the other time, like roads, transportation, and all these implementation of stuff that will make your business run cool in terms of time, so you can move faster. So that's a system. But the government is not going to help you like, okay, I'm going to buy your gold and all that. No, unless you try to solicit or pitch for that. One is the music is the same. In Nigeria, the government is doing nothing for the artists. Nowhere in the world, I'm telling you, nothing. What they do is event grounds. You get an arena, you get a place that you can put the people together so you can have gate proceeds on the show. Then royalties is beautiful in UK. Royalties is beautiful, outside there, the Western world and all that. In Africa, that is what is missing. And that's why we do music.
Right.
We do music because we do it with our heart and we spend time that we might not do any other kind of business, like, the upcoming artists. So there should be something for them and the music as being lucrative. So the government has to watch that. And I think that's why Musica was on the platforms to understand that I can have a gold, diamond, whatever card it is, but how significant is it going to be if I'm not getting paid through radio stations and all that. So that is when people start saying it's the government. It's all about the system that we are talking about.
Okay, so there's a video we're showing on our screens right now, and if we can actually get him to see it proper, what were you hoping to achieve? What kind of sound were you hoping to achieve with this?
Yeah, I got a time like 2016, 17. I was tired of snares. So I was trying to get a coin, a bouncing sound. This is what I did for Pato Rankin, and everything was quite live. Yes. So I put a coin into a can just to get a snare. So the beat goes. So I just had to do it like several times, and I picked the right take and I put in the music. So this is what we call sampling of sounds.
Okay. Yeah. Now. Okay, you can hear it for yourself.
Yeah, most definitely. Yeah.
That's creative, actually. Now, who would you say at the moment is the best, rapper in Africa?
Best rapper in Africa?
Yes.
Oh, not Ghana.
In Africa.
The best rapper in Africa might not be known. Sometimes these questions have to be put this way. Who's the best rapper that has been on the market? I have a guy over there, he's called Kobe Bilson. He's one of the craziest rappers. He's the best rapper that I know, but he's not out there. So what I would say to your question is, the best rapper out there in Africa today, I'll pick two people. I'll pick, let's say, with seriousness and swag and I mean, good talent. I think I'll pick Nasty C and Sarkodie.
Nasty C and Sarkodie.
Yes, because they have been on their commercial stuff to put it out. They've done their works and all that. But if you want to talk about just the rap, nobody messing with Bo J. Because I feel like if you want to show you're a better rapper than me, you have to go home and write some bars and say you're better than me. Because I'm a busy person working. So you might win the battle. So they say you're a better rapper. But if they give us 6 months, you give me 6 months, there's no way I'm going to win.
Okay.
So I'm the best rapper. If you want to know what I hope you understand what the definition of what I'm saying.
I get you. I get you understanding.
It's like when you have the chance to get your song promoted, like if you focus on putting your music on outside, your song can get a chance to be one of the biggest because everybody has heard you. You have